Hey, so good morning. It's Dr. Glenn Davies coming to you from the greenhouse. I'm going to talk to you today about the world's longest fast. I'm getting this information from What the Fast by Professor Grant Schofield. Grant talks about asking his students about what they think the longest fast in human history is. Many of them have never ever missed a meal. They start saying 3 days, some go to a week. They are staggered to hear that the world's longest fast is 382 days. So it's worth repeating, isn't it? 382 days. So the history is, and I'm just going to read little bits of this. So the patient was 27. His name is Mr A.B. He presented in 1973 to Dr. Stewart's and Fleming in Dundee, Scotland, and he probably said something like, "Hey doctor, I'm a fat bastard. I want you to keep me here till I'm skinny," or something of that nature. And that's exactly what they did. So he went into hospital at 207 kilograms, and he left hospital at 82 kilograms. So he lost 125 kilograms basically over a year, over 382 days. So he basically lost a kilogram in weight every 3 days. Another interesting fact here is towards the end of his fast, he did poos every 37 to 48 days. Yeah, so why do I find that particularly interesting? So I find that interesting to think that somebody can just have water and vitamins and no food whatsoever for 382 days. He was perfectly well during that time, not eating at all. So do we need to get stressed and worried if we miss a meal, if we miss breakfast? Clearly we don't. Do you have to have any sugar in your diet? Clearly you don't. If we're traveling and we're on a ketogenic diet and we can't find something that fits in with our diet plan, it's absolutely fine just to miss that meal. So it really gives us reassurance that fasting is safe, that fasting is good for us. I'm not suggesting that many of us would contemplate fasting for 382 days, but to fast for a day, to fast for a week, even to consider some longer fasts if you have supervision. It's safe, it's good for you, and clearly it's an effective method of weight loss, as demonstrated by losing a kilogram every 3 days. Perhaps its other application is in cancer. We know that fasting is very powerful for apoptosis and autophagy. That's another topic. So the world's longest fast, 382 days in 1973. Cheers.